All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't believe it's already December 5th. I feel like this entire year has flown by so much. And I am super excited that not only did we have a huge November, and I know you guys have not gotten the Sparklet Sensations from me yet, but literally I've had a chunk of December 1st, December 3rd, December 4th. December 3rd and 4th, I've been at all-day vendor events. So this is my first available time, so I will get that out, but and I will post our top 10, but we had a phenomenal November, and all signs are pointing to you guys being super energized and super excited and not stopping at all. And I think a lot of that has to do with, we had some huge distractions in November, the election and Thanksgiving. And so shoppers are also shopping late, and you are responding to that. And so I'm really proud of you, and I'm super excited, and I want to really be here to help with especially all our newer stylists who this is your first Q4, and even veteran stylists who want to figure out a way to just get back into the game. It is not too late by any means. I was at a vendor event yesterday, and I booked a trunk show for December 18th. So people are ready to book, and they are ready to shop. The other thing I wanted to say also is that for people who have been doing this for a long time, I am going to come up with a couple of ideas I think that might be even new, kind of out of the box ideas. And then next week I will do a call all about dollar redemption best practices. So I want to get us through dollar earning first before we set our sights on the best way to do dollar redemption. So biggest news ever is that shipping has been extended. So guaranteed shipping for Christmas delivery has been extended in the United States to December 20th. All sales through December 20th will arrive on time for Christmas, and we will just upgrade the shipping on us. In Canada, it is the 19th. And secondly, let's not forget that today is only the 5th. So if you have hostesses through December 13th, they get to double dip on the dollars. Well, I want to kind of separate that for you. So if you're out there trying to book in tight, booking in tight, there's a huge bonus for someone to book in by December 13th. And that is what I would say to them. Look, all of your guests coming are going to shop and earn dollars. And then they're going to want to use their dollars again. So it's basically almost doubling the value of your trunk show, because I will help them. I'll stay on top of them. I'll make sure that when they use their dollars, they're using it toward your trunk show with your trunk show shopping link. So that's a great way to book a new trunk show, booking in tight by the 13th to go ahead and help that hostess double up. But if you already have an existing trunk show that is booked from during this dollar period, but coming up, so it's already December 5th, let's say you have a trunk show between now and December 13th, and you have not used that as a reason to book that trunk show, that hostess is sort of unaware about that, it would behoove you actually to try and book a dollar redemption trunk show with the guests there. So as you're talking of dollars, and we'll talk about that later in this call, as you're talking of dollars and helping people earn their dollars, and there are different things that you can do. I mean, if you really want to, you can give them certificates. You know, there are great things that you can print up that allow you to tell somebody how many dollars they earn. But don't forget that they also get sales confirmation emails from you, and that actually tells them how many dollars they earn, and then they're going to receive dollars again, with an email on their dollar code. So they're going to get a lot of information from us on dollars. What I like to tell people at the trunk show is, look, this is how much dollars you earn, and friends don't let friends, girls do not let girls miss out on great sales. So that other thing, we've already identified that that's what you're going to earn or use your dollars for. So if I see that you don't use your dollars, I just want you to know now that I will be hounding you, okay? Do I have permission to hound you? Because I can't let you not use them. And usually people are like, absolutely, it's totally, like, I'm shut down during that time. It may take time to ping me, but I want you to hound me. I'm like, okay, good. So it is about providing amazing service to people. And if you can just talk about that while you're talking of dollars and trying to bump people up to the next level of dollars that they're going to earn, it's really easy. Then as the buzz is happening in that trunk show, to say to that person, really any of them, but really the one that has like the biggest wish list, and say, look, you really should just do a $. Redemption trunk show. Like $. Redemption is between December 27th and January 4th. All we have to do is pick one of those dates, and everyone here is already going to come and shop. And then you can also invite your friends to come, and they'll come and see it for the first time. But like, you've got guaranteed sales and guaranteed people coming. What do you have to lose, right? That's a great way to continue to actually book at the end of December when our $. Redemption opens up. Okay, beyond that, I have a whole host of ideas. One, why not? And so I'm going to actually do this call in 2 different spots. One is about how to get new sales, how to book trunk shows, how to get one-on-one sales. And then the rest of the call will be on, okay, you're at the trunk show. How do you maximize the sales at your trunk show? So number 1, how about setting up the display? So let's say you just, you know what? You've got a full-time job. You're working 14 hours a day. You do not have time and do not want to allocate any time to booking any trunk shows. That is not who you are. How about setting up a display at home and taking appointments, right? So this is a great time where you can just sort of have your shop open on your dining room table or on your kitchen counter or whatever it is, that area that you've allocated, and then get personal styling appointments. Just pinging people and saying, hey, I know you have to get gifts. I want to be here to help you and be in service of you. I've got phenomenal gifts for every woman at every budget and every age. Why don't you pop on by and come and take a look, because I've got some very specific things that I think are going to be amazing. You just tell somebody that, text that to them, text them even a few pictures, and once they agree to it, then you can turn that appointment into a mini trunk show, right? Once you've actually gotten the person to say, yeah, I'm going to be by on such and such day at this time, and say, hey, you know what? Why don't you bring a couple of girlfriends over? Because if you bring a few friends over, you and 3 friends even shopping, that will end up giving you style rewards. All we need are 4 orders and at least 300 in sales, and you're going to start earning a percentage of my sales in freebies plus more things at half off. More for you. Why not? Right? So you can then turn that personal styling appointment into a mini trunk show. You can do it however you want. You can provide the drinks. You can bring snacks. You can provide the drinks and snacks, however you want to do it. I mean, Trader Joe's is like heaven, right? Everything is so inexpensive, and people if they're just popping in and popping out, they're not drinking and not eating much. So it's really great for you to do that. So, and then in doing that, you can actually have so many different people come and so many individual hostesses, right? Each of these people can come in with their little pod, their little posse, and have a little mini trunk show. While you are calling to book one more trunk show and people are, maybe not so interested, or they're really busy and you can't get past that objection right now, why not ask for referrals, right? Ask people like, okay, who do you know who'd be interested, or who do you know that works in an office? People are working hard, but they really need to shop as well. And so as they're procrastinating, like, I would have loved it when I worked in an office if somebody could have come in and shown me great things like that. That would have saved me a lot of time. So ask for referrals to be an office Santa. Okay, number 3, don't forget now that the holiday shipping has been extended. So it's a great time if you are around and you're not going anywhere. Truly, there are people who procrastinate to the very, very end. So you can do a VIP sample sale on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and right then and there, you can actually sell off your table. For those of you who don't know what that means, okay, let's say it's the Zoe necklace, and somebody really wants the Zoe necklace for their whatever. So they take the Zoe necklace from you because they know that they're not going to get it in time for Christmas. You go ahead and order the Zoe necklace in their name with their credit card, but you put the shipping address as your own so that you can replace your sample, right? So as you do things like that, where your trunk shows are past the guaranteed shipping date and people are going to take things off the table, make sure you have your boxes with you so that you can just put them into the box and give it to the person. So that's a great thing for you to be able to do. Another thing that you can think of as well is, as you're selling off the table, what if it's something that you don't really love, right? What if you got a sample and you're like, that's not doing so well for me, or I didn't love it so much, or whatever it might be. So that person takes that sample. Let's say that sample was a $79 item. Well, since they're taking it and you're sending something else to you and they're still paying for it and they're still paying for the shipping, it doesn't really matter what you're sending to yourself, right? So you can actually replace that sample with something else that you love. So if the, I don't know, I think the Fontaine necklace was like $89, right? Let's say the Fontaine necklace is $89 and you don't love it. Well, replace it with something else that's $89 that you do love and have that sent to you. Okay, next. Go to people for personal styling. This is a time of year when people are needing to accessorize their party outfits and needing to shop. So why not go to them? And the same thing as we were doing for when we created it at your home, you can then turn this into a personal styling session that then you can say, hey, you know what? Why don't you, if you wanted to ask your neighbors and your BFFs to come on over, I won't mind. I mean, I bet they also have to accessorize their party outfits and they probably have some last minute gifts they need to get. And like, I'm coming over, why not? I mean, they don't care, you know, what your house looks like. Let's just have some coffee up and we'll make it a fun little Java and Jules just for this little close-knit posse. So that's another great way to sort of turn that into a trunk show as well. 6, I already talked about $dollars hyping. I guess I already did that, talking about how people can double dip on their $dollars. 7, I don't know if any of you have done this, and Laura, I know you're so new, and I don't know who else is on the phone with us. I see a couple of other people. I wonder if I could do a gallery view. What? Speaker view, gallery view. Here we go. Can't really tell who it is. But I sent out a customer newsletter maybe less than a week ago. Maybe it was right when our Cyber Monday sale was going on. And if you were going to do something like that, maybe sending out an email to everybody that you know, if you're fairly new and there's not a customer email, it's a blanket email to everyone you know. Think about how you can set yourself apart from all the other retailers out there. Look, people more and more these days want a personalized experience. They don't want to just be sold something. They don't just want to be like told, there's a discount on this, there's this happening, yay, yay, yay. So find a way that you can personalize it. What I did in my email to my customers was I told them, hey, we're all busy right now. It's my job. I want to be in service to you. I want to be your best Santa's helper. So if you read on, I'm just going to give you my top picks on the holiday things that I think are going to go great for different ages and different types of people. And so, I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, there could be people who are trying to buy for tweens and teens, and the stud packs are great for that. The Celestial Choker is great for tweens and teens and even girls in their 20s. And I think a lot of people are wearing the chokers, but if I wanted to nail it and know for sure it would be universally loved, I'd go from tweens into their 20s. The Reese Sparkle or the Aster Sparkle necklace are perfect, I think, almost universally loved items for 20-somethings and even early 30-somethings. You know, you want to get something for mom, I think our newest items are amazing. I think the Trove Tassel necklace and the Jacqueline Tassel necklace are amazing items that, you know, I love and therefore moms must love, but like even older moms like my mom would love. So think about how you can sort of personalize it, maybe give a little idea of what your style is like. You know, your followers, your friends, your family, your people, they're excited by your style. They want to listen to you. So if you can give them a little value added of, hey, here's what my pick for this, here's my pick for that, that's going to be able to go a long way. And then give them a link to shop. Give them your personal website, or if you have a double dip trunk show or a mystery hosted trunk show or something like that, put your the trunk show shopping link on it. If you are in that demographic or not in the demographic of having kids in school, whether it's preschool or elementary school, you can still look into the schools in your area and reach out to those people. But I think that if you have a child in school, being able to set up during the drop-off time in the morning is key. People will drop off and very often buy during that time. So, you know, that's a great way to be in service to people. I also think that particularly for those of you who think it would be so much fun and so great to share the opportunity with others, or you're trying to continue to grow your team, that's a very, very fantastic demographic. I'm just thinking about when I joined Stella and Dot, my kids were 6 and 8, but really like I would have been ready to do this when they were even younger than that. So that's a really fantastic demographic also to be booking trunk shows and to be sponsoring. And then this is a great one. You do not have to have a connection with a local firefighter to do this, but you can just go to your local firefighter, like your nearest location. I mean, in San Francisco, they're everywhere. But go to your local firehouse. Those guys, they can't leave. And then when they finally do have a break and they have a day off and they're leaving, they have so much to do. And they're also catching up on sleep. So they need an easy way to get gifts. If you went and said, hey, what's your lunch hour? I'd love to come and set up, or like happy hour, however it works here, but you guys are sort of grounded and you're here in this area and you can't go anywhere, but you still have moms and loved ones, girlfriends or wives that you have to get gifts for, and I'd love to just be your Santa's helper and make it easy for you. I know exactly what women want. If you just tell me a little bit about her, I will know, and everybody here can be taken care of and not even get in the doghouse this time of Christmas. So you can totally do that. And then along the same lines of your church or your school or your firehouse, what about your local church? So some churches are having holiday bazaars, just like some preschools are having holiday bazaars. But just like the idea about just setting up during drop-off at preschool, you can, some churches and synagogues will have some kind of a after-service social where you're just sort of, having some snacks and whatnot. So see if you can do it then. Some also have like a Bible study class, and so why not set up for before the Bible study class as people arrive, and then leave it there and participate in the Bible study, and then afterward join again and open up your shop after the Bible study or Torah study is over. So that's another great thing that you can do. And then, as I said, my last tip was booking a $.dollar redemption trunk show from your trunk shows up and through the 13th. Okay, before I move on to best ways to maximize your sales at the trunk show, does anybody have any questions? Wow, this is really bright. Anybody have any questions? Okay, I'm going to move on because time is ticking. At the trunk show, this is in particular for those of you who are newer to trunk shows, you're still trying to get the hang of this. Do not ask if they're done. Never ask customer, okay, are you ready to check out? That should never cross your mouth. Instead, when you're not sure, ask, okay, who else can I help you cross off the list? Okay, this is the time of year when you say that. Who else can I help you cross off your list? Okay, second, always help somebody finish the look. I'm actually sometimes guilty of not doing this, right? But if somebody's spending like $290 or something like that, right, I might like give them a hall pass. If you're trying to maximize your sales this time of year, maximizing your sales anytime, always ask about finishing the look. If somebody's getting a statement necklace or whatever, or some kind of necklace, like, do you have earrings to go with that, right? If somebody's getting like these awesome earrings, like, can I show you what I love to do together with that? Like, I love those earrings, but can I show you my arm party, my favorite arm party, go with it? Because I personally don't like going shopping and then coming home and finding out that I don't have things to go with it. I don't like buying a new dress and then coming home and finding out, darn it, I don't have the right shoes to go with it. Or I've got the shoes, I've got the dress, I don't have the right clutch, right? So I'm always thinking and putting myself in the position of a customer and going, how can I help that person not go wah, wah, wah when they get home? So I like to ask things like, hey, do you have earrings to go with that necklace? Or, you know what, let me go ahead and show you my favorites. And this is key because I use this to help me book trunk shows. I'll say, you know what, I want to show you my favorites because maybe you're going to get them now, or better yet, maybe you're going to get those for free when you have a girls get together of your own. Let me go ahead and show you right now. And so I'll go ahead and show it to that person and see what they think. And if they like it, like, we're marking it off on their wish list. But when I really do checkout chat, that's when I can say, well, you love those other things. Why don't we get this for you today? And let's get those other finish the look items by doing a fun girls get together. I mean, we've got time still before Christmas shipping deadline is over. How about a fun little Java and Jewels or Bubbles and Blings on a Saturday morning, right? So that's a great way to continue to book trunk shows from that. 3, always help them add trunk show exclusives. We will never again until next December have this many trunk show exclusives. This is something we just do not do. We normally have somewhere between 4 and 7 items, and that's it. And right now, I think we have 19 or 20. So, and they are phenomenal deals. And I think basically once those are gone, they're gone for good. So, always help them add trunk show exclusives. And then when I'm doing trunk show exclusives, I always say to the person, look, let's first take care of you. What do you love on this page for you, right? As I'm going through the screen. You know, I can see you in this, I can see you in that. What do you think of this? You know, I feel like it would be totally irresponsible not to help you get these things at half off because you won't get them at half off ever again. Once you're done with that, now the next thing is gifting. Wait, we're not done. Okay, let's go through this list again. We just took care of you. Now, who would this be great for as a gift? Because at half off, it's crazy for you to go shop somewhere else and get something when you know she'd love this. You can say something to that effect. You don't have to use my words. Maybe they're not comfortable for you. But, you know, just find your own way to help somebody think of the trunk show exclusives for themselves and then think of the trunk show exclusives as gifts. Okay. And I do love these words, by the way. Our #1 seller in the entire company who's out in Wisconsin says it would be irresponsible of me not to share this with you because it's half off. So I love them and it really helps. When the total is within $20 of the next dollar reward, right? This is through December 13th. Make sure you say something like, I can't let you do this. Like, I just can't. You're so close to earning another $25. It would be really irresponsible for me not to just share with you. Like, these are universally loved wishing bracelets. Pick one up and you'll have it in your closet and you'll never be out of a gift for someone's birthday or a kid who has to go to a birthday party or a hostess gift or even a teacher gift. Like, these wishing bracelets are perfect for that and they're $19. Right? If somebody's really close to the cusp and they're like $5 away or like, you know, $6 away, like get them just to get one of those leather appliques. Why not? They're $7. They're on sale. Just like, you know what? Like go and just do some kind of crafting or whatnot, or just add it to someone's bag. It's going to be perfect. You need it. Just get it. It'll be great. And we'll pick out like their initial or their kid's initial or something like that. So I'm really particularly passionate about this because especially when somebody has a bigger wish list, don't let them not get to that next level of their dollars. Mm-hmm. That's just not nice. Just isn't. So those are my top most important tips that I wanted to get through. Does anybody else have anything else to add? Maybe I've missed something. It's totally possible. And I don't even know who's on the phone with us. Who's 510-926-2826?
Kendall.
Hi! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Hi, Kendall. How are you?
Good. I have 2 trunk shows this week, and I just booked one for the 23rd. So I'm like, I really need to get back in the loop. Okay. And so those were all really good tips. Pardon me?
Did this help then?
Super helpful. That's why I was like, I'm like, saw that today and I'm like, I have to figure out how to do that. Okay. So yeah, it was great. It was great.
Good. You know, I think there's a lot of things that you can do, but I do feel over the years, I've tried all kinds of things. And I do want to say that I think that stylists come up with really wonderful creative things, but I also think that people have a way of overcomplicating things. Maybe it's because I'm just an old dog that doesn't like to be taught new tricks, but I have tried the wishing list, right? Let's fill out your wish list like a separate thing. Forget it. When you do that, it gives the people the idea that they don't actually have to shop. So I don't do that anymore. Everything is done on Dottie, and I'm like, let's go ahead and just write everything that you like. We'll decide later what we're doing with it. And then I've noticed that people like to print out dollar certificates. And they like to cut them out and like write in bold letters what that, or, you know, in like with a Sharpie, how much that person has earned in dollars. And I have done that myself. And I have not noticed any significant change whether people have shopped using those or not. Really what I have noticed is my personal follow-up leading up to and during dollar redemption. So I just kind of like those are all fantastic ideas, but I don't want you to go ahead and do that if that's going to cost you or create extra time. There's one item only that I think would be amazingly helpful. This is taking a paper order for someone's dollar order. So when you've got somebody excited and they are hooked and they want specific items that they're going to use their dollars for, I will say, hey, listen, it's December 27th to January 4th. Like, first of all, are you around during that time? Right? And if they say, oh no, I'll be traveling or I'll be skiing or whatever it might be, I'll say, okay, so here's the thing. Chances are you're not going to want to get online, and you're also not going to like me pinging you. So if you really want this, I'm going to offer you this service, and I want you to know it's super secure. I'm happy to take down your order and your credit card number on this piece of paper the old-fashioned way, the way Stella and Dot used to take orders, so that you know it's super secure. And I will put this order in for you when Dollar Redemption opens up. How do you feel about that? Would that be helpful to you? And some people go for it, and other people don't. But you don't actually ever get any of those if you don't offer. That is the only thing that I would be doing extra right now, which I haven't done, and I'm pissed at myself because I just remembered it now. Oh my God. Any other thoughts, questions, suggestions? Okay, well, without further ado then, I hope you guys go and kick some booty, and that everybody that's on this call does 10% more in sales this month than they did in November, and you're in the running for 3 separate $100 gift cards from me. So let's have an amazing December and just finish off this year, you know, blowing it out, just killing it.
Thanks, Sharon.
Thanks for being on the call. Bye, Kendall. Bye, Laura. And I don't know who your other person is, but bye. 510-301-00.
Thank you. That's actually me. It's Jen Manuel.
Oh my God. Hi, Jen.
Hey. Hi.
Oh my God. It's so good to hear your voice.
I know. I had to be on mute because I was putting the kids to bed.
Well, I'm around.
I'm trying to multitask.
For anything, just ping me and I'm happy to talk and do a call just with you, okay?
That sounds great. Thanks, Sandy, for all the tips today, too.
Bye, Jen. What an amazing
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.